Did I just cry over a man? Yes. She's back at it again. It's what I do. It's what I do. It's what I do. It's who I am. I am a lover girl.
Let's discuss the internet phenomenon of the lover girl.
I am a lover girl. I like kisses on the forehead and having my hand held in public. I like bundles of tulips or a singular rose from your neighbor's garden. I like skin-on-skin contact and raw vulnerability.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
You're the dumbest bitch and with the biggest heart. I love, love, love that. I want to be a hoe, but it's just not in me. It's not in me to be a hoe. I'm a fucking what?
Lover girl.
I'm a lover girl. I want to take you here to Town Lake and I want to buy you fucking flowers and take you to that white linen restaurant.
White linen restaurant.
I want to take you on a date and I want us to sit there and learn about each other. I want to love you.
I was inspired to make this video because of a post I made on TikTok. In the TikTok, I discuss how I have a bad habit of ruminating about one singular man for an extended period of time and how it consumes my mind. I consider myself to be a lover girl. It's actually in my TikTok bio. And so I wanted to talk about what exactly is a lover girl. A lover girl is often described as someone who loves deeply, passionately, and unreservedly. She may be romantic and devoted, place high value on emotional connections in relationships. Lover girls are often characterized by their willingness to give their all in love, prioritizing their partner's happiness and expressing their feelings openly and consistently. However, the term can have a different connotation depending on the context. Sometimes it might suggest someone who easily falls in love or someone who idealizes romantic relationships, occasionally to the point of being overly attached or dependent. Ding, ding, ding! This is a lover girl via ChatGPT. But this term really resonates with me, and as somebody who has had very turbulent romantic experiences, I still feel as if I have the most outpouring of love within me to give to the world. And so I kind of wanted to redefine what a lover girl is to me, because yes, it can have a negative connotation, especially for someone like me who is anxiously attached and can be very anxious in romantic relationships based on my traumas as well as my past relationships. So I wanted to give a little bit of a glimmer of hope for all of the girls out there like me.
My name's Allie Hamilton. I'm here for the summer with the family.
In my pursuit to find the perfect example of what I believe a true lover girl is, I didn't have to look very far because I believe that Allie Hamilton from The Notebook is the perfect embodiment of what a lover girl truly is. She is strong, she is passionate, she is loving, and she has so much devotion to Noah. And I think it's really beautiful to witness somebody who is so free-spirited and so grandiose in a way. She just is so intrinsically idealistic, and I think that is the true embodiment of a lover girl, because I don't believe that a lover girl is only a lover girl within relationships. I believe that she embodies it in everything she does, and Allie perfectly encapsulates that. She has that emotional vulnerability and that huge capacity to love that I just think is so beautiful, and I admire it as a fellow lover girl. She chooses herself too. She is not totally consumed by Noah. Yes, she wanted to stay with him before, she went to New York, and she was really upset about it, and she had all these big emotions, but she put her big girl pants on and she did leave, and she went to Sarah Lawrence, and she became a nurse. Like, she cares deeply, so deeply about others. She actually fell in love again, not knowing that Noah was also ruminating about her and wanting her, but her mother was obviously preventing that from happening. And that's also a thing about Allie that really shows how she's a lover girl, is because she comes from a very affluent family, and she allows Noah into her life, although she may have some preconceived notions before they really get to know each other about who he is. And she allows him into her space. And I think true lover girls, we're very guarded at first, and you could see that with Allie. She isn't super into him right away. She kind of has like a little flutter about him.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Noah? She's with us.
But she's not giving herself away fully, and I think a lot of lover girls represent themselves that way. We are like little turtles in a way, because we just have so much love to give to the world. I think she's just so cool in the way that she accepts Noah for exactly who he is and how she encourages him, and it's really beautiful. I think about the scene where they're at Noah's house and their musicians are playing and they're dancing, and she just fully embraces that moment, is so completely present with that moment, with when she may have never had an experience like that before, but she's allowing Noah that space to be himself in that environment. Such a good representation of what lover girls have the capacity to do, because she comes from an affluent family, and especially during that time period, right? Somebody may be uncomfortable, but she fully embraces it. One thing too about Allie is she kind of has this inner conflict throughout the movie. She sees Noah in the newspaper, and she's about to get married, and has this wonderful man who she's fallen in love with, but she still has this big space of love that she has for Noah. Even though maybe she didn't take the best necessary steps, does eventually get to a place where she endures with love, and she accepts Noah back into her life. So vulnerable, because she's about to get married, like she puts her whole life on the line for love. To me, lover girls choose love when it is hard, but when they know it is right, because they value the trueness and the genuineness of that connection and the power of that connection, when it could have been a lot easier for her to marry the man that her parents loved and who tried so hard to get her, in his life, and worked so hard to be with her, but she knew in her heart that Noah was her person, and she wasn't wrong. She followed her instincts, and she wasn't wrong. And how do we know she wasn't wrong? That man read to her in her end of days about their love story, because she believed and she put herself and her life on the line, and it paid off. And I just think she's the perfect example. I love it. I love her. I wanted to use her as a way to let you see that being a lover girl isn't giving away all of yourself. Allie was always exactly who she was. She was free-spirited, she was big, she was idealistic, and Noah didn't take away any of those things from her. she still remained that person. And I think when we think of lover girls, there can be a negative connotation that they just allow, you know, spouses to run all over them, and that they don't have kind of their own life, really, and that they prioritize them over everything. And I don't think that's true, and I really feel like Allie is the embodiment of that. She chose love because she valued it. If she valued more security in her life, maybe she would have chosen the other guy. But because true love is her value, she chose that. And I just think it's a really beautiful way to symbolize what a lover girl is in my eyes.
No, I couldn't talk about Allie and Noah without showing this scene of how just magically free-spirited she is. And how accepting he is of her as well.
Now say you're a bird too.
If you're a bird, I'm a bird.
Redefining what a lover girl is to me is recognizing that you can still value love and romance and not diminish or make yourself small. And I hope that people can resonate with what I'm saying and allow themselves to be exactly who they are, because for a long time I've tried to suppress my lover girlness. I have struggled with being so open and so forgiving and so loving, and oftentimes I feel like I am too much for others, but it's not true, because someone is out there willing to accept you exactly the way you are and will celebrate you and love you the way Noah loved Allie. You can still have those beliefs, and I know it's so scary out here. I've had horrible experiences. I've been in abusive relationships. I've been in toxic relationships. I've been in cheating relationships. Not me cheating. I'm a very loyal girl. For a part of my life, I have been jaded, and sometimes I do let the outside world get to me because I have struggled so deeply with love, but nobody will take away that idealistic part of me who knows that there's beautiful, incredible love out there. And the reason I know that is because I've seen it. And yes, it may not be in this grandiose way that the Notebook unveils its story, but there are genuine moments in that story where this man is taking care of his wife while she is ill and staying beside her in sickness and in health. And those things are things that people do. People take care of people that they love and they care about. People have the capacity to love just as much as you have the capacity to love. I think lover girls just embrace it far more. And while we may be that little turtle sometimes, when we do come out of our shell, we have the capacity to love so big, and we should never let it go away. So I love you, and thanks for being here. Also, if you don't know who I am or don't recognize this face, my name is Annalicia, and on this channel I go by Love in Motion. Typically this is my intro, but I'm doing it as an outro today because we had to come in with a bang bang, because I did cry last night. And yes, I'm filming this video today because why? Because I am a lover girl, and no man will ever take that away from me. No matter how hurtful a relationship may be, I am going to continue to be the strong, beautiful, loving, caring, giving person that I am. So yeah, thanks for being here.